Hello. In this video, I'll be looking at every Colorado ski area from biggest to smallest and comparing their size using Google Earth, and I'll be giving a few more stats about each ski area and a few other things. Anyway, let's get right into it. First is, to no surprise, Vail, located in, Vail, Colorado, along I-70. It is the mountain that started Vail Resorts, which is the world's biggest skiing conglomerate, and created the Epic Pass. Vail is famous for its massive back bowls and for its blue sky basin, and for offering an incredible 5,317 acres of terrain and a 3,450-foot vertical drop. Second is a resort which has been climbing up the ranks recently and has invested over $200 million in infrastructure and expansions. This is none other than Steamboat. Steamboat is well known for its tree skiing and has 3,741 acres and a 3,668-foot vertical drop. Third is the flagship Aspen ski mountain, being Snowmass, which is much larger than the other three Aspen mountains. Aspen Skiing Company was part of the partnership that created Alterra, the biggest competitor to Vail Resorts, and created the Icon Pass. Snowmass has 3,342 skiable acres and a 4,406-foot vertical drop. Fourth is Keystone, a well-known classic in Summit County, Colorado, near Dillon and Breckenridge. Keystone has a very odd layout, with two backside peaks along with its front side. Keystone has 3,148 skiable acres and a 3,128-foot vertical drop. Fifth is Winter Park. Known for its mogul skiing, terrain parks, and close proximity to Denver, it has been a very popular place to ski, and even has a train you can take to it. Winter Park has 3,081 skiable acres and a 3,060-foot vertical drop. Sixth is likely the busiest ski area in Colorado, and that's none other than Breckenridge. Breck is known for its high alpine bowls, 5 peaks, plus insane lift lines. Breck has 2,908 skiable acres and a 3,398-foot vertical drop. Seventh is Copper Mountain, which has a world-class terrain park setup and has a good variety of terrain. Copper's starting to gain more visitors and is hoping to expand in the future. Copper has 2,538 skiable acres and a 2,738-foot vertical drop. Eighth is Beaver Creek, which is likely the best beginner mountain in all of Colorado. It may not have much extreme terrain, but it's pretty uncrowded and nice. Beaver Creek has 2,082 skiable acres and a 3,300-foot vertical drop. Ninth is a very well-rounded mountain and one of the best expert mountains in all of Colorado, being Telluride. Telluride has terrain for all abilities, and in my opinion looks to be the most overall well-rounded mountain with terrain for all abilities in Colorado. Telluride has 2,000 skiable acres and a 4,425-foot vertical drop, the most in Colorado. In 10th is a mountain completely different than any other mountain. It is truly an experts-only mountain. That's the one and only Silverton. They have a single chairlift and tons of extreme terrain. They have 1,819 acres in their non-heli ski portion, where you can hike and get a lift ticket, and a 3,087-foot vertical drop. 11th is Loveland, which is the ski area that almost everyone drives past on their way to other mountains, and it isn't on the Epic or Icon Pass. It's the place on the Front Range to get away from the crowds, and it's cheap. Loveland has 1,800 skiable acres and a 2,210-foot vertical drop. 12th is Purgatory, which for its size seems to be forgotten in the midst of Telluride and Wolf Creek. Purgatory is known for its groomers and being close to Durango. Purgatory has over 1,600 skiable acres and a 2,029-foot vertical drop. 13th is another forgotten ski area, being Powderhorn, which is near Grand Junction. It has only 3 true lifts and is very, very uncrowded. Powderhorn has 1,600 skiable acres and a 1,650-foot vertical drop. In 14th is the snowiest ski area in Colorado, being Wolf Creek. Its claim to fame is its annual snowfall average of 430 inches. Wolf Creek is known for its powder skiing. It also has 1,600 skiable acres, but a shorter vertical drop of 1,604 feet, which breaks the tie of Powderhorn, putting it in 14th. 15th is the infamous Crested Butte, which is very well known for its expert terrain. It's actually not that bad for beginners or intermediates either, it's just not a huge mountain. It has 1,547 skiable acres and a 2,787-foot vertical drop. 16th is Arapahoe Basin, which is another expert-oriented mountain with very little beginner terrain, and a ton of expert trees, cornices, moguls, and chutes. A Basin has 1,428 skiable acres and a 2,530-foot vertical drop. In 17th is Monarch Mountain, located west of Salida, Colorado. Monarch is a local mountain with no high-speed lifts, and over this 2025 summer season, they built a new lift to expand into the no-name basin. And this has caused Monarch to jump from 18th to 16th, and bringing it to 1,177 skiable acres and a 1,142-foot vertical drop. In 18th is Aspen Highlands, which is a very vertically oriented mountain, and is famous for its temerity terrain and the Highland Bowl. Even though Highlands is only 1,040 acres, it has a 3,638-foot vertical drop. In 19th is Aspen Mountain, the next door neighbor to Highlands. Aspen Mountain is also known as Ajax and has a variety of terrain. It has a famous gondola that runs from the town to just below the summit, which is now Heroes. Ajax has 828 skiable acres and a 3,317-foot vertical drop. In 20th is Sunlight Mountain, which sits in the Aspen Mountain's shadows. It's located near Glenwood Springs and has some very ancient lifts, though they're replacing Segundo, which is the oldest operating lift in Colorado, this 2025 summer. Sunlight has 730 skiable acres and a 2,010-foot vertical drop. In 21st is Eldora, which is known for being one of the closest mountains to Denver. It's not that big, but it's the best close option to Denver. Eldora has 680 skiable acres and a 1,400-foot vertical drop. 22nd is Ski Cooper, which has a cool history with it being tied to the 10th Mountain Division, which trained at the nearby Camp Hale. Ski Cooper today is mostly a local hill for those in Leadville. Ski Cooper has 480 skiable acres and a 1,200-foot vertical drop. 23rd is Aspen Buttermilk, which is known for its terrain parks and being the Aspen Beginner Mountain, and also being the smallest of the Aspen 4. Buttermilk has 470 skiable acres and a 2,030-foot vertical drop. 24th is Granby Ranch, which used to be known as Sol Vista Basin. This ski area is very uncrowded and it's close to Winter Park. It has 406 skiable acres and a 1,000-foot vertical drop. 25th is Hesperus, which is close to Durango. Hesperus is the start of a final chain of ski hills that are under 100 acres, and while Hesperus is 60 acres and has a 700-foot vertical drop. 26 is Echo Mountain, which is close to Denver and is crowded for how small it is. It sits above Idaho Springs and has 60 skiable acres and a 600-foot vertical drop. Its tie is broken with Hesperus from its shorter vertical drop. 27th is Howelson Hill in Steamboat Springs. It is the oldest ski area in the state of Colorado and has a large ski jumping setup. It has 50 skiable acres and a 440-foot vertical drop. 28th is Craner Hill, located just outside Gunnison. And again, it's a small local town hill. It has 45 skiable acres and a 305-foot vertical drop. 29th is Chapman Hill, which is the local mountain of Durango. It has a really steep section at the top, and it has 25 skiable acres and a 300-foot vertical drop. 30th is Kendall Mountain, which is a small ski hill in Silverton, not to be confused with Silverton Mountain nearby. This one's actually in the town. It has 16 skiable acres and a 283-foot vertical drop. 31st is Lake City Ski Hill, which serves the city of, you guessed it, Lake City. It has 14 skiable acres and a 247-foot vertical drop. 32nd is the only one on this list not in the mountains. It is also Colorado's newest ski area, being Hoedown Hill in Windsor, Colorado. This ski area opened for the 2023-2024 ski season and also has a tubing complex in the area. It has 12 skiable acres and a 130-foot vertical drop. 33rd is Frisco Adventure Park and its little ski hill and terrain park. Though it's more known for its tubing hill, it has around 6.5 acres of terrain and a 55-foot vertical drop. And 34th place as the smallest ski area in Colorado, and the only free ski area in Colorado, is Lee Ski Hill in Ouray. It is a tiny town hill of only 1.4 skiable acres and a 75-foot vertical drop. Well, anyway, that was every Colorado ski area ranked by size. I hope you enjoyed the video. I am willing to make sequels of other states. The sizes of the cutouts of the ski areas is a little bit, like, tiny bit different, like, barely even noticeable. But, they're very close to being accurate with one another. But, well, anyway, see you later. Bye.